And the Kashmir report that you published this year, first ever report on human rights violations in both Indian and Pakistani administered Kashmir. Indian government very, very cross about your actions, accused you of ulterior motives, and the Deputy Permanent Representative to the UN says the report reflects the clear bias of an official, that's you, who was acting without any mandate whatsoever and relied on unverified sources of information. Water off a duck's back?
I mean, I don't know how to respond to it. I mean, look, it's ridiculous. I mean, the claim is ridiculous. Let's go back to July 2016, when we first had this massive disruption, let's put it this way. I mean, unrest, where the use of pellet guns was in such evidence that the Home Minister in India had to intervene and say, look, we have to put a stop to this. Now, if you look at the development of this, at the very beginning of the crisis, we said we want access to both sides of the line of control. We demanded and requested, let's say, not demanded, unconditional access to both sides. The Pakistanis gave us conditional access, which we were not in favor. We did not avail ourselves of it. The Indian side did not. Now we have all this, invective, this emotion and hysteria that I'm biased, that I'm jihadi, that I'm working with ISI. It's nonsense. I mean, complete nonsense. Most of the sources were Indian sources, were from Indian institutions. 322 footnotes referencing, or basically much of it comes from Indian institutions, publicly available material. And so it's not an argument.
I mean, Edward Mortimer, who worked as the Director of Communications for former Secretary